you say कि किरण किरण जमा करो और एक नया सूरज बनाओ.
I mean, this is a huge ladder of success जो हम लोग चढ़ते जाते हैं और आप जैसे मुकाम हासिल करते हैं. बहुत उम्दा.
I think when I was 19, I topped my college, and after graduation wanted to pursue MBA. But then my father told me, if you want to pursue studies further, you need to get into the job. And that's how, I started looking out for the job. It was way back in 1993. And since I did some office management course during my graduation, I wanted to become an executive assistant to some CEOs to see how it goes. So while going for the interviews, I met one of the CEO, and he said, "Beta, where do you see yourself at the age of 40?" And I was 19. So when you are 19, you really don't think about at the age of 40. So he said, "Why don't you write your plan as to where do you see yourself at 40 and meet me on Monday?" So I was not very clear. It was, I needed a job. So when I came back home, next day I saw one Indian daily where there was an article on the subject, evolution of HR. Or after going through that, something, stuck to my mind that HR person should be able to attract, retain, and grow.
Okay.
And in that context, I decided to build my career in HR. I wrote down that paper saying that I'll do post-graduation in English literature. I will do Bachelor of Education in English and Psychopedagogy. I should know one international language and do MBA in HR. And by the age of 40, I should be a vice president with a large organization. So that's how I kind of created that paper, which became kind of my guiding point. I did not get that job, but that paper helped me to understand the direction that I should have taken, and I have taken that. So over a period of time, I achieved what I wanted to achieve roughly at the age of 34 itself. I was an assistant vice president with a large organization, and then headed an HR for a UK-based organization. And then a thought occurred in my mind, what should I do next? Now you got what you wanted at the age of 40, at the age of 34 itself. So a thought struck in my mind, can you be counted among the top 100 HR professionals, if not in the world, in India? And what does it mean? So in that context, I thought how many HR leaders in India would have 300 to 400 articles in public space? How many HR leaders would have written 4 to 5 books? How many HR leaders would have addressed 80 to 100 conferences or seminars? Can you be the one? So it was just a thought. Wow. And then I started, and that again was a 10 to 12 years of plan. So can you do it by, 42, 44 kind of stuff? That's where the journey started in terms of writing. That was the genesis of my blog, hrsuccessmantra.com, which is fairly well received now, has 200 plus articles now. That's where I started, speaking at various industry platforms, and also got into writing books, etc. So that's where the journey started, and I think I achieved what I wanted to achieve, to be counted among top 100 HR professionals. The various awards that I've got or bestowed upon is a testimony to that. So amazing experience so far in the last 25, 26 years of career.
Sweet.
So that's a bit of it.
Wow, lovely. I mean, this is a huge ladder of success जो हम लोग चढ़ते जाते हैं और आप जैसे मुकाम हासिल करते हैं. बहुत उम्दा. पर राज, इस पूरे सक्सेस की सीढ़ी में हम लोगों ने कभी देखा होगा, जैसे आपने अपने इतने साल के एक्सपीरियंस में कोई चैलेंज देखा होगा, कभी आपको लगा होगा यार ये मेरा डाउन टाइम है. आपने अपने लाइफ में उस डाउन टाइम को कैसे मैनेज किया? Over to you, Raj.
I think when a young boy is told, to start a job, if you want to study further, that's itself where the challenge started. Mm-hmm. And I think that was the struggle wherein, you say कि किरण किरण जमा करो और एक नया सूरज बनाओ. And then I got married when I was 24, and had my first child by the age of 25. And somewhere in 2000, I think I was fired in a nicer way. So the professional standpoint, I think that was a tough time. Couple of months, I looked for a job. I was not getting it, and so that was a pretty tough time. But that's where you understand, and your nerves becomes nerves of steel over a period of time. And having a family there, a small child, and you are not earning much, going back home, with the hope of having a job, or not getting it for 2 months, 2.5 months. So that was a pretty daunting challenge, and that's the period, I think. And there are various things happens in life, which I think we got the kind of parenting we did. So when I was young, I can talk about that situation. So it was raining outside, so I must be somewhere around 17, 18. So I was doing some job, and I came late, and my mother was very appreciative and says, भीग गया है, गीला हो गया है, and I just slept somewhere. So कीचड़ विचड़ भी थोड़ा लगा था. तो my father said कि कोई बात नहीं, young बच्चा है. And then he said these two lines कि रंग लाती है हिना पत्थर पे पिस जाने के बाद, और सुर्ख होता है लहू ठोकरे खाने के बाद. So he was tough with us, and so that's what I remember. He has never, did that pampering, but instilled in us that confidence कि मुश्किलों का सामना करना है. So that confidence was there. Like over a period of time, somebody asked me कि आज आपके पास घर है, कल को ये घर नहीं है तो क्या, ऐसे जमीन तो है, at least फिर एक किरण किरण जमा करेंगे और एक नया सूरज बनाएंगे. So that confidence is there. And all those tough time that I came across, so my father gave very few design principle कि बेटा कभी नियत खराब मत करो तो बरकत होगी. Right. Second, जितने हो उतने दिखो. That was also his way of saying it. And he used to say कि 10 रुपए कमा रहे हो तो 3 रुपए आप साइड में डालो. And किसी का भला कर मतलब अगर किसी का भला नहीं कर सकते तो किसी का बुरा मत करो. So I think these were 4-5 design principles about life that has kept me in a good state. Everybody goes through ups and downs. So far so good.
आपका हमने लिंक्डइन पे काफी कुछ ऐसा सुना है और देखा भी है, लिफ्ट अदर्स टू गेट लिफ्टेड. ये जो आपने कॉइन किया है वर्ड, ये जो आपका एक होता है ना, मेरा मिशन है ऑल इज वेल या सब अच्छा हो जाएगा, चक दे फटे, ऐसा है लिफ्ट अदर्स टू लिफ्ट. तो ये कैसे आपके जीवन में इसका क्या रोल है और ये दूसरों के लिए कितना महत्वपूर्ण है? ओवर टू यू राज.
Okay, I think I got it from one of my leader way back in 2004-5. So I got promoted, and I used to be workaholic.
Okay.
So one fine day he called me and said, Raj, tu gada hi rahega. So I said, please elaborate. And you're coming to your office at 9 o'clock in the morning, going at 9 o'clock, pretty cold. And so sleep over it. And overnight you sleep over it, you think of, various color combination of a donkey. So your face turns into that. And 9 o'clock sharp, next day morning, I reached his office. I knocked his door, and he was in the corner, and I said, you said, what I said. And he said, you asked me to meet at 9 o'clock. I said, for what? I said, you said. What did I say? I said, कि मैं गधा ही रहूँगा. So what do you want? I said, you said you will elaborate. Oh, so then he moved. He said, oh, you want elaboration? I said, yes. Then he said, what is your job? And then I explained. He said, what is your job? Then again I explained. I said, what is your job? And I was young, relatively young in those days. So your patience is also, in short supply. And I said, मैं काम करना छोड़ दूं? मतलब, if this is not my job, that is not my job. Then आपने मुझे प्रमोट ही क्यों किया था अभी 3 महीने पहले?
जी.
So he said, गलती हो गई. Should we revoke your promotion? So he said, जब देखो काम करता रहता है. So I said, क्या काम करना बंद कर दूं? He said, exactly. तेरा लैपटॉप ले ले. So जब देखो काम करता रहता है. So I said, and I was just jacked. I said, what do you mean? He said, you have been promoted for the last 9 months and you keep working. Your job is not to work. Your job is to lift others.
Wow.
Right. So that's where it came in, because I had a problem. If somebody comes to me and say, hey, how it will happen? I said, give me your laptop and I'll just work on that. So teaching somebody was such a difficult thing, which I practiced over the next 6 months. And my hands used to feel like this, give it to me, rather than teaching you. I think that's where it started, way back in 2004, 2003. And from there I learned and I grew faster also. I was an assistant vice president with that organization, got various promotion, I think, and I keep laughing at times, saying that, so some people used to ask me, how did you get, so many promotion within such a short time? I said, I stopped working. So that was a mantra. And now I have kept it very simple. From a LinkedIn perspective, as I do it. So I help out one person every day in whatever manner. Maybe help him or her with the job. Maybe help him or her with the confidence or positivity or whatever way. I take one call. Saturday, Sunday, I do what I'm doing right now. So that is the design principle. I keep it simple. At least you build your emotional bank balance and things happens.
Wow. What a life-changing journey, I would say. This is a life-changing experience that you have shared from your life. It was so amazing, Raj. मतलब I'm sure जब लोग सुनेंगे उनके रोंगटे खड़े हो जाएंगे. They will say, क्या मेरे जैसा story है यार? I'm going to do that. Wonderful. अच्छा राज, इसी से एक जुड़ाव है question का कि अभी आपने बताया कि stop working, जैसे आपने अब बोलते कि you got promotion, oh I stop working, I'm helping people. So how, if other wants to exactly do जो आप कर रहे हो, अगर मुझे आपसे कुछ सीखना है तो मैं किन बातों को सीखूं और अपने प्रोफेशन में अप्लाई करूं, so that मेरे माइंड में प्रमोशन ना हो, मेरे माइंड में हो कि मैं हेल्प करूं लोगों की. तो आप ऐसे कुछ बताइए कि हम उस फॉर्मेट में आपके जैसा सीख पाए कि आप अपनी लाइफ में जो लाइफ चेंजिंग किए वो हम लोग कैसे कर पाए. Over to you, Raj.
I think 2-3 pointers I can talk about. One, I followed this model that never focus on your domain. So for example, if you are in HR, never focus on HR. Because if I'm good after 15 years or 20 years in performance management, you care, damn about it. You have to be good after 20 years experience. So first I say focus on business acumen. Business acumen is nothing but your ability to anticipate global trends. Know the language of business, that is finance, P&L understanding, pricing ability, commercial savviness. Second important spectrum of leadership is change management skills. So your ability to take, all the stakeholders along, whether you use Deming principle, TQM, Six Sigma, or anything else. And third is your domain expertise. And in the middle, center of it is your value system, your design principles. So in my case also, I always focused, this is what I learned, early in my career. I focused on business acumen, followed by change management skills. And third was, priority was my domain. Because if I don't work, my boss will kick me out. So I kind of outsource it to him. He will make sure that I get better in my domain.
Wonderful.
So yes. That was one model: business acumen, change management ability, domain expertise, and in the middle, your value system is there.